Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, May 13th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is Om Ratam Nama, which means my intentions and desires are supported by cosmic law. Om Ratam Nama. And today we have overall really harmonious connections happening. However, even in these harmonious connections, not questions, the harmonious questions, even in these harmonious connections, there could still be the tendency for overthinking. And so we're going to see if we can release that tendency to overthink and instead be in the moment, in and through this energy. So we have the moon finishing up in Sagittarius today. The moon will be in Sagittarius all through the day, shifting into Capricorn at like 10 p.m. Pacific time. So Sagittarius really is the focus. And Sagittarius energy, the energy is the energy of expansion. Whether it is broadening your horizons or recognizing the infinite possibilities in any given moment. One of my favorite quotes as a Sagittarius is, "In every breath, there is a universe of possibility." And so the moon in Sagittarius connects our emotional energy to this expansiveness. And this moon today is making all of the connections. The moon is connecting to Uranus, the moon is connecting to Saturn, and the moon is connecting to Mercury. So all of these planets right now are kind of working around our thought energy. Uranus and Mercury already naturally tie into thought, and then Saturn in Sagittarius reviewing our beliefs, our truths, can tap us into thought energy. So here we have this thought chunk that we're moving through with our emotional energy, connecting our emotions to our thoughts, which can be a really positive, wonderful thing, and it can also go the other way. Now, these connections are harmonious, so again, chances are it'll go the positive way. But still, let's work through it a little bit so we make sure that we show up in our best form possible to utilize this energy. So, moon in Sagittarius, expanding the energy, connecting to Uranus. Now, this is at 26 degrees. How are you showing up for this? How are you showing up for this Uranus energy, which is helping liberate you in that I am archetype, in that I am vibration? So, to me, this moon in Sagittarius is like you haven't even begun to broach the possibilities of you. Now, the moon is then going to connect to Saturn, also at 26 degrees. And I should mention that Uranus and Saturn are coming into a trine. They are going to be working together. And I want to get into that just a little bit. But the moon conjunct Saturn is like, you really got to feel in with the yum and the yuck even, to these truths, beliefs that you're showing up for and supporting, that are supporting you in and through your process. But notice, are they supporting you? Because yum or yuck-wise, your beliefs really do they do shape the path that you're on. So how are they showing up for you? How are these beliefs, these truths that you have held evidence in and through yourself, how are they showing up for you? And if it doesn't feel good, maybe it's time to look at that and see, well, where is it that it doesn't feel good? And how do I work with this energy? Now, I want to tell you one of my favorite things with this Saturn-Uranus energy. So, I had a teacher, Khufu. I talk about him often. I reference him often. I'm so grateful that I got to learn from him, learn so much from him. And he would talk about responsibility. He's like, how do you feel about responsibility? And I'd be like, I don't like responsibility. Because responsibility felt like a dirty word to me. It felt like these are the things that you have to do that you don't want to do. That don't really feel good, but you have to do them because society or your parents or whoever says you have to do them. That's what responsibility was to me. And then I shifted it. I didn't. I thought I did, but I got it from Osho. So just giving, props where they're due, to responsibility. And responsibility is when you are responding in a way that's true to you. You have the ability to respond in a way that's true to you, true to your yum, true to your soul. And to me, this Saturn-Uranus connection that is coming in, they're coming in for a kiss, is leading us to our responsibility, liberating us from responsibility outside of ourselves, responsibility to the world, responsibility to everybody else, and instead being like, no, you've got to notice what your response is, or your reaction, response or reaction to any given thing, and know that you have the ability to respond in a way that is true to you. So this moon in Sagittarius is just amping up this energy behind this right now and giving you that possibility of, well, how do I show up for me? This is taking you on a potential adventure to really respond in a way that helps expand your life, expand your glow, expand your optimism, expand your belief, I'm not getting the word that I really want. Expand your essence. That's the word that I really want. Expand your essence into the fullness of you by how are you showing up? And we do this by noticing those places where we're still a little like, I don't really know, I'm still holding on to this thing and it doesn't really feel good. I want to tell you one of the quotes that came to me when I was looking at this astro is, sometimes the only available mode of transformation is a leap of faith. And I feel like for many of us right now, that is how the universe is asking us to respond, with faith. Faith in our intentions. Om Ratam Nama, my intentions and desires are supported by cosmic law. Today is Revelation Evolution Day. And so this is the revelation, is that we are supported in this, but we have to get out of our heads, get out of the overthinking, and take the steps that we are responsible for, that we can decide to take because it's true to us, true to the yum. So the final connection before the moon shifts is the moon connecting to Mercury. And so Mercury is going back over through the shadow period. This is at 28 degrees. So this is taking us back into our worth. And this is the thing. I think this is where we've got to really wrap our minds around it. This is where we need to utilize the mind to work with us, is that your worth, the desires of your heart, you're worth living the desires of your soul. And it's just your job to tap into them by getting into that energy. Your I am energy, to your possibilities that come through that I am energy, and being open to your highest potential. Because when you're closed, when your worth is closed, then you're not really open to your highest potential and your highest destination. And so this is really what the universe is like maneuvering us through, molding us through, shifting and creating us through. So then the moon's going to go void of course energy, quiet kind of evening, and shift into Capricorn, which will take us deeper into how are you showing up for your life. Now I want to show you the cards that I have. I got a lot of mental cards. I got suppression. I got isolation. I got morality. I've got exhaustion and the outsider. And to me, these are basically all the things that happen when we let the conditioned mind take over our thoughts. The conditioning, you shouldn't do that. You know, ugh, I have to do all the things. I can't do that because I'm not really allowed to do that. Can't do that because I'm not really allowed to do that. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not good enough to do that. And I have to do all the things all at once. And I'm so alone in my thoughts about this. And the universe is like, no, let that go. Sometimes the only transformation available is a leap of faith. And so this is a calling to leap into the faith of your possibilities, into your divine responsibility, and show up for yourself in that way. Even if just through your thinking, it's not even necessarily about action so much right now, it's just through the creative motion of your thinking. Let's see, let's go with Abraham first. So, in my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. So if you find yourself in the trappings of the mind, if you find yourself in and through any of these energies, this is what you have to remind yourself. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. Well, what can you appreciate right now that can maybe help you shift a little bit? And then from Sacred Creators, I've been really loving these cards. Overthinking can spoil the magic. This card is the 0 card. In essence, it's the card of the Fool, which is the leap of faith card, which is, well, I don't really know what I'm going. I don't really know what I'm doing with where I'm going, but wow, this feels good. Wow, I trust myself. Okay, let's do this. Let me trust myself. Let me trust the universe living and working through me. Let me trust my divine possibilities. Let me trust my highest self and see where it's going to take me. So, I hope that you have a chill, easy, beautiful day with this energy. It's up to you. Like I said, the energies are supportive, but if you get trapped in your mind, you may find yourself overthinking things. Oh, I'm going to leave you with, I posted this the other week, but I love this. A Rilke quote, be patient with your questions in your heart. Live the questions. Live the answers. So if you get caught up in your mind, stop thinking about them. Live these questions and see where that takes you instead of like keeping it all up here. All right, so that's it. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.